Who is Soorebia? Word Panga. Word Panga. Word. Soorebia is the son of Sore. Yeah, my name is Martin Mbabi Swar from Pelungu, you know. But here in Boga, they call my name Swar Sore. So back in school, friends who used to want to play with my name would say Soorebia to mean the son of Sore. So yes, one Michael Anyelama used to like to call me the Sore boy, Soorebia back in JSS. So at a point I was scary. So I decided that the scary was so some way. It wasn't representative of where I came from. You know, as a Frafra boy, there you go like name where you could stand out. Where if somebody from Accra here, so be I go okay, be Frafra boy. So when I decided to change the name, that name rang in my head. I said okay, so we'll just go by Soorebia, so that it will stand out. No other person can have it except somebody from my family who I believe will not really want to have the same name when they are doing music. That was where the name came from. But I'm a rapper, songwriter, performer from the Upper East region. Yeah, most of my craft started with the Frafra language, rapping in the Frafra language. Yeah, so my brand is somehow centered around rapping in Frafra. Yeah, so that's me. Well, everyday life. when I have a beat and then I try to compose something, it's just what I see around. Maybe what somebody did some time ago, or maybe a joke somebody passed someday, or some just everyday normal life. You know? Yeah. So there's nothing special. It's just sometimes when it's a gift, you do the thing and finish, and you even wonder how you yourself were able to come up with it. So yeah, I cannot point at one particular thing, but it's life, everything that I see around. Well, we are progressing to me, but at a slower pace. It could be quicker if there was money in it. You know, all the artists, they have to do everything by themselves. There's no such thing as financial investment like huge. You know, in Accra, somebody can quote the promo plan for just a song about $40,000, $60,000. You get? Yeah, 40,000 Ghana cedis if you go get. You understand? So yeah, if there was more money, probably would have grown bigger than we have. But then I can't compare now to maybe 5 years back. There's a difference. You get? Now Guinness Ghana can come and then they will pick artists from here to headline their art. It used not to be. And so yeah, we are growing. Definitely. If they are not talking about you, you don't matter. If you don't matter, they don't talk. So when they are talking about you, it means that there's so much good said about you that they feel the bad is ignored. So they have to point that out to you. Yeah, sometimes it's not true. So it can pain you that this thing they are saying about you is not true. But then again, it's just for the time being. After some time, everybody will even forget that they said that about you. So just keep doing your thing. The same reason why somebody loved you, the same reason they'll continue to love you after. Because if you have so many people loving you, it means that you are doing more things good than you are doing bad. You get? So if you continue in that same trajectory, whatever bad they may be talking about will still get overshadowed by the good you do into the future. So yeah, it will pain you small there, but nothing. You don't need to go fighting people who criticize you. You know the yeah. Simple, but keep it tight. Keep it simple. You know, when you meet somebody, be the Martin. You get. Don't put the Soorebia in their faces. But when they want to hear your music, let them hear the Soorebia you want them to hear. Don't let them hear Martin. You get. There's a thin line between who you really are and like in real life and who you are in the music industry. You get. So if people love you as you without your music, when you meet those people, let that person talk to them. Don't go about pushing your Soorebia into people's faces when they don't really need it. You get? And beyond that, when it comes to your craft, strive for excellence, near perfection. You can't be perfect, but always push, to always think it as you are introducing your music to somebody new, as always somebody new will come in contact with your music. So why would you want them to perceive that? So yeah, each time I'm going to do music or I'm going to do anything concerning Soorebia, I want a fresh person hearing me or listening to me to be impressed. Which game? I am the game, huh? What are you talking about? You see, when I started, you have been in this game for the whole time through when we started. You get, we have always set the standards. You get, every song at a point brought new fans on board. Yeah, so maybe at the time when I did Come and Hear That, it probably was just the boys in the studio or just the boys who were interested in Burger music. But by the time I had done Pass La Roberts, then town people were beginning to, because that song went viral, and then Kima came, and then the Frafra hardcore people who like the language, every song, and then Two Strings came, and then Two Strings will bring the people outside the region who are marveled by the music and the content from the region, every song and its purpose. So if you say which song brought me to me, I've always been there. It may be outside the region, then I'll say that okay, Two Strings gave me a certain appeal that I usually didn't get. But here in Burger, there we be the yardstick. When we lost our album to a hard drive crash, the Two Strings was supposed to be an album. We even thinking about this, the best me pass. So Two Strings was supposed to be a whole album, an album of the infusion of the Congo and then modern day trend music. You get. So myself and Ascona, we locked ourselves into the room. We did work, just for him to wake up one morning and the hard drive crashed. He didn't back it up. And that album would have done so much for us. After that, we kind of got depressed and almost didn't want to do it again. Yes, we were just like they remove your soul from you. You don't even want to even do it anymore. Yeah, so it was really tough, especially for Ascona, because he was also trying to set, to carve a niche in that two-string indigenous music kind of thing for himself. He wanted to make a brand out of it, and then all of it came crashing. So yeah, it was hard for us. Music no be just talent. Me, I go Accra, come back, I see, like in Accra, people are waiting to eat you up. You get, like they lie ground for them. People serve when they Accra, they go blow. You go hear that matter after some time. They hear that matter again. That is because there is competition. There are industries like clicks, sets. People have DJs on payrolls. They have presenters on payroll. Huge sums of money. You get, when you are in competition with your artists, which of you do you think the DJ will play? You get, it's a whole lot. Your talent is not enough. You need a lot of money. Money is power. Money is power. Because if I can't reach where somebody give DJ maybe 1,000 Ghana cedi to play for a week, where I can't give her 2,000 Ghana cedi, maybe who? You get, so money is a very big deal. Aside that, you need people who know the game, people who know how to spend that money that you have. If not, you can just pack all of it and go and give to one person and come back and be sitting there. So it's money, power, and influence. The talent is just, they can pick somebody who doesn't know music and make him. You get? So we don't really have a say as artists into the national appeal thing. You get? We can only appeal to powerful people who are here to also begin to look our direction and attempt to put money and influence into what we are also bringing out. Until then, Charlie, we will try, unless luck. Maybe God is just by somebody's side. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so I was Fireblaze, right? In fact, let me just say we are Fireblaze originally. So at a point, so BBT was supposed to just be a Facebook hashtag. I was getting some boys on the street and I was trying to tell them, Charlie, the way the social media is going, if we start some vulgar boys something on social media with the hashtag BBT, it could drive something. We could start something. I don't know. It just was something I thought of. So I was telling people that when you go on Facebook and you write a post or you write anything, just hashtag a BBT to it. I was doing it. A few people started it, but then vanished. But in doing it, I started putting it in music. Yes, so that BBT will mean a burger boy thing, where if you heard my music, you realize that's a burger boy doing it. But it kind of stuck with just me. Everybody else, and then as Corona came, then we decided that okay, so let's do something. Let's leave Fireblaze break to also take care of some other people. Let him concentrate on people. Let us also start something and see where we can drive it to. And then Billboard was around, and then JC Opoku, and then it became a whole music environment where Ayala was there at the time. Albert Sorry, now Santa, now other people coming on board. So now those who identify with my music, because I continuously mention BBT, they saw it as a team of people. Yeah, so the intent was not to make it like the fan base, BBT fan base. No, it was just to let every other. I've always wanted that thing where it's not just me. It is every other burger boy feeding into the energy that I bring out. So when I say BBT, every other burger boy can feed into it. Just like I said, made in burger, every other musician can feed into it. Every other person selling. I've always wanted things that will not have to do with me, so that in event that God forbid, but I know day again. The movement will still go on. Somebody else can benefit off it. Yeah. So that was how it came off. What does that even mean? Female fans who want to be more than fans, but they don't tell you to your face that they want to be more than fans. They don't. God has given girls that pride to hold on. Even if they like you, they shouldn't come out and say it. Yet, even though they can do things that will make you feel this person probably wants more than friendship, but they don't see it. So play by them not seeing it and just act like you don't know that is what they want, and you move. If not, you're what sir. And for some reason, I have a very good reputation when it comes to that. Yeah, man. I don't disturb girls about the hair. I don't disturb girls anywhere. I'm a good boy. Me, I'm a very emotional person. It's just that I'm able to deal with stuff quickly. So something small, no, I go vex. Then I go remember, say, this thing, it go pass. Then I go forget. So I the vex careless. that one, there plenty. Like, I just go on Facebook and somebody comes and they don't know me and they keep saying stuff. This guy, what is he talking about? Somebody came and said that, like there was a time I did disrespect, right? You see disrespect, I was talking about people telling me, and I see people and I don't greet them, and I don't know. You see, the fact that I am into music and I have a face that a lot of people identify with, some people always assume that in the same way that they know your face, you should know their face. But I see a lot of faces in a day. So sometimes I get mixed by your face. So when you see me, you expect a certain reaction and it doesn't come. Then you go back, go hold them, say, I'm like this. and I don't recognize people. Do you know how many faces that know me? Do you know how many people that, hey, Soorebia, you get that a lot. I go on stages every day. People come outside, they like a whole group, and you greet all of them round. Then the next minute, one of them out of that lot will expect that you, Tima Balada, okay, yeah, and you are still thinking. Then he realizes that you are trying to figure out. Then he go boss say, but we and you that day we go like where you know that remember you be too no, you want to say this. So that too no tag. And it's not like I don't want to be called too no, but the basis for which they call me too no. Sometimes I just wish they were in my shoes, where they get to meet so many faces and still be expected to know every other face the way they know my face. You know? It's a pain, but I can't do anything about it. So I've come to accept that, Charlie. It comes with the work, you know. Yeah, so too no boy. Too no boy. If people want to use you in a certain way, or people want to get something off you, and they are not able to, they think you are difficult, or they think you are too no, or they think, you know, if you make yourself cheap. And Soorebia tetala birthday party kalawana, Soorebia tetala outdoor kalawana. If you don't want to be too no, in the next 1 year they go tire of matter you get. So you have to pick and choose, you know. So it comes with the game. Well, music goes beyond just doing good music. You know, your lifestyle, your choices, they count. There's a thin line between being humble and then respecting your brand. You get? In one vein, you want to be humble. In another vein, you want to protect your brand. If you are not able to juggle the two, they will end up saying you're arrogant, or they will use you and devalue you. You understand? So be picky and choosy. But at the same time, in being picky and choosy, let people understand why you are picking and choosing. That way, they go understand why you do the thing where you do. Get? Aside that, do good music. Strive for quality, Charlie. Even if it is one song you release a year, make sure say the song, the quality is good. So that if anybody hear your matter where you go YouTube or you go Facebook, where they Google your song, you want hear, you will say, oh, this guy get fire. Yet, or if you're a musician, then your first product is your music before other things. If all you do is wear clothes and say things, you know, but when they call you a musician and they say bring your song, it doesn't really count there, Charlie. It should be the vice versa. Your music should really talk, and then you talk less. And make your promoters it's the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. Let them talk for you. You get, yeah. So just allow God do the rest. At Soorebia, Facebook, Soorebia, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Maybe only for Twitter where I get Soorebia GH. Yeah, so follow me, you know. Tumane, this time. I spade for Bolga, make a kragada. I spade fire, AK-47, spragaga. One award for my people, make them brag about. Check like David Copperfield magic, abracadabra. If I want it, then I'm going to take it. If you want it, then I didn't take it. I'm going to shoot and I hope to hit it. But if I hit you, then you're really naked. One for my city, one for Bolga. Tell our enemies they really need to fall back. Big trees to fall at the hand of a small axe. There's a storm coming. It's not even captured in the forecast. Charlie, we'll continue later.